So, you want to buy a home in Houston, Texas, but you're trying to figure out what the Houston housing market is up to. Well, listen, I'm Shadrya Patton, and I'm going to give you the latest market insights as of August the 31st, 2022 for single family homes here in the Houston area. And I'm going to give you national numbers so that you can see how Houston compares overall. All right, so let's talk about what's happening in this market. There are 5 statistics that you want to track if you are looking to buy, sell, or invest in Houston. The number one stat that I love tracking is the Market Action Index. This is not a normal statistic that most people track. However, the researchers of Altos Research are gracious enough to give us this information. Now, if you ask me how's the market, this is going to be your answer. The Market Action Index compares the current rate of sales versus inventory. It's the indicator of supply and demand. As of August the 31st of 2022, the Market Action Index is 44. This is lower than last month's Market Action Index of 49. So prices have remained steady for a while and the market has been cooling off. This number has consistently been decreasing since spring, and this week we moved from a strong seller's market to a slight seller's advantage because this number dropped below 44. Now, we are going to keep an eye on this weekly because if this index continues to decrease, we're going to eventually fall into a buyer's market. And then we'll really start keeping an eye out for downward pressure on the prices. The Market Action Index for the nation is 50, and that is less than last month's Market Action Index of 52. All right, number 2. The second key statistic that you need to be following is the median list price. The median list price for Houston as of August the 31st, 2022 is $375,000. The median list price is the median price of homes for sale in the market. Median list price is the leading indicator of home values. So if you see the median list price consistently increasing, then you know that home values are increasing. If the median list price is decreasing, then so are the home values of that area. As you can see from this chart, the median list price in Houston has pretty much remained steady in 2022. The median list price for the nation is $445,000, which is more than Houston's median list price of $375,000. The third statistic that you want to consider is the average days on the market and the median days on the market. Granted, that's 2 different numbers, but I like to look at both of them together. So this is simply how long it takes a home to sell. As of August the 31st, the properties currently available have been on the market for an average of 70 days, and the median days on the market is recorded at 40. That is higher than last week. The national average days on the market comes in lower at 65 days, and the median for the nation is higher than Houston at 42 days on the market. Okay, so those were the first 3 housing statistics that you need to be familiar with if you want to buy, sell, or invest in Houston. If you want to be notified about new videos about Houston, all you have to do is subscribe, hit the like button, and the bell icon in the next 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, your time is up. All right, you are free to keep listening to these juicy statistics. Okay, number 4. The fourth statistic that you should be looking at is inventory. Inventory has been climbing lately. Rising inventory alone is not a signal of a weakening market. You have to consider both the Market Action Index and days on the market trends to gauge whether buyer interest is keeping up with available supply. As of August the 31st of 2022, the amount of inventory is 4,997 homes on the market. You can see from this chart how it has increased in July and August after being relatively low in May of 2022. So sellers are in the market because they need to sell. Now, rising inventory typically favors buyers, while tightening inventory favors sellers. So the total inventory available in the U.S. is 554,748 homes as of today. All right, number 5, the 5th statistic that you will start keeping an eye on here in Houston is properties with a price decrease. This is a big deal right now. So as of August the 31st of 2022, that figure is at 39%, which is lower than our last reported at 46%. So now this tells you that 39% of active listings have received a price decrease as a measure of demand. Now, in a normal market, we tend to see about 30 to 35% of sellers initially overprice their homes and eventually reduce the price to attract buyers. Above average still points to slowing demand. Below average means that demand is rising. Now, since we are at 39%, we are further proving a slow of demand compared to May of 2022 and some of the earlier time periods as well, according to this chart. Now, price decreases also indicate seasonal trends because it's typical to see price decreases when it's time to hurry up and move the listings before the holidays. Nationwide, 39% of homes currently on the market have experienced a price decrease. That's about the same at only 1% higher than the Houston number. All righty, so because I'm selling Houston, here's your tip of the week. Learn where the housing market stands before you start your buying, selling, or investing process. Comment with your zip code below if you want to see more specific information. Keep in mind that to really know what's happening in your area, you have to consider the price points of homes in the area. So now homes over 800,000, they behave differently than homes over 500,000, and homes under 200,000 are different than those over. Same thing. You just want to know what the homes are in a particular area before you start looking at the values. So that's why we need your zip code, because if you give me your zip code, I can probably kind of give you more information. Or I can actually pull up a CMA to let you know everything. Alrighty, so again, I am Shadrya Patton with JPAR Realty. Please subscribe, hit the like button and the bell icon to be notified about new videos on moving and shaking around Houston.